Hello, my name is Jacob, and today we're going to be discussing collecting evidence and cutting cards. So they're going to play into one another, as you'll see. So first we're going to discuss why evidence. So evidence is the backbone of every debate. Not only does it give credibility, but it also backs up all of your claims. Your claims can't be without basis, as evidence provides that baseline for you to build off of in your arguments. With strong evidence, claims will lack substance. So, if I say that climate change kills people, my opponent can argue that since I haven't provided a number, but they've said that nuclear power will kill everyone in the world, or kill 6 million people in a day, I basically lose the debate because I don't have numbers or a source to back up that climate change is bad, and thus I basically lose the weighing game. So again, without strong evidence, claims will lack substances. It's very important to understand. Next, we're going to be talking about researching topics. So different types of evidence, there are statistics, expert opinions, historical precedents, case studies, and I don't recommend this, but there's also real life examples. Making yourself stick to just numbers isn't a good way to put depth into your argument. The judge wants to see that you fully comprehend the topic and you're confident and you know what you're talking about. But if you just provide numbers, numbers, numbers with no claims, it's going to be pretty hard for the judge to follow or understand why you're arguing for this side. So, talking about historical examples, I use this one a lot. If you're saying like, oh, we should implement this type of plan, then is there an example of something similar in the past happening and has it been successful? And things like this can't be refuted at all. If I say that Hiroshima was an example of human brutality, our opponent can't just say that no, because Hiroshima actually happened and everyone knows this. So this leads me to reliability of sources. Historical examples, of course, they're always going to be true, but for numbers, you want to make sure they come from good, reliable sources, not .com sources, but from .orgs, .gov, anything trustworthy. And you're going to want to organize your research notes, which lead me to cutting cards. So cards are basically blocks of information that you store all of your evidence in. Within PF debate, in crossfires, your opponents might ask you for your blocks or your cards. And what this basically means is they're going to ask you for your sources, basically. They're saying, like, oh, I don't trust you, let me see it. So it's a way for you to compile all of your evidence, and you do this by first citing it in MLA citation. There's lots of websites online that do this. Then you're going to provide the link to the article or research paper, and then copy and paste a summary. So usually articles have this little blurb at the top, or in research papers, there's going to be an abstract. You're going to want to copy and paste it, put it under the link, and then highlight what's important within that. So I'm going to show you in the next slide what that looks like. But basically, once you have enough of these cards, you can build it into a block file, which is basically all of your cards, all of your evidence, and it's usually organized into responses. Like, this is evidence for response to this type of argument. This is evidence to response on this type of argument. So the card looks like this. This is not the best example, but you have MLI citation, the link under it, and then under that is the abstract. And basically what's in green is basically what you read out. So I should be able to read the highlighted parts and skip everything else and still get the main idea. So military power requires a thriving economy. There are many crucial issues such as financial stability or climate change and is not amenable to military force. So I was able to get the whole point across in just that one card. And of course, use digital tools, use online databases and research tools such as Google Scholar, Semantic Scholar, and manage all of your research digitally. It's going to make it much easier. It's pretty fast. Hope you got a lot of it. Have fun.